Hi, I'm Calvin King and I play the role of CEO of Volkswagen.
Hi, I'm Jaime McLeod and I play a majority shareholder of Volkswagen.
Hi, I'm Ramos and I play the role as a manager.
Hi, I'm Kaylin John and I play the role as a manager.
Hi, I'm Tabassoom Talati and I play the role of a salesperson and a shareholder.
Hi, I'm Katleho Matooane and I'm the internal technician of Volkswagen.
I'm Chiu and I'm playing as an external technician.
Hi, I'm Mohammed Adam and I'm the customer of the VW.
Hey, I'm Riyaadh Gathoo. I play the role of a baseline engineer.
We're the Musketeers and our topic is about the Volkswagen scandal, commonly known as Dieselgate. Volkswagen installed a cheat device to alter gas emission results to bypass the system. They did it for financial gain, not thinking about the harm to stakeholders. We chose this topic as it is relevant and it's a recent event that challenges ethical conduct.
Hey, Mr. King,
nice
to see you again.
I do.
Yes, why do you think they called this meeting today?
Don't worry, I know it's about the carbon emission testing and I'm going to circumvent the systems, but I've got it all under wraps and I'm sure the other stakeholders and shareholders will agree with me. Don't worry, I have your best interest in view and everything will be sorted.
Let's go to the meeting.
Good afternoon everyone. Today we're at Volkswagen and we'd like to conduct the meeting about the forecast sales for next year's revenue. Before we start the meeting today, are there any objections or points anyone would like to raise?
Yes, I would like to bring a matter to the board. We currently have 10,000 cars that have just come off the production line and are now headed to the stores. The issue with them is that they will not meet minimum emissions testing requirements. I've looked at the situation and we have two options. First one would be to recall all 10,000 of the cars, and our second option would be to leave them and hope that this issue does not come to light.
I'm sure as the technician team at Volkswagen, you are highly skilled and you would be able to come up with some sort of device that would circumvent these testing situations and make sure that we were to fall in line with testing regulations.
Mr. King, do we disregard the fact that VW focuses its attention on corporate social responsibility, and in going against this, we add to the already growing issue of pollution and environmental harm?
As managers, myself and Kaylin worry about the success of the company. We are known as a company that are eco-friendly and we don't want to lose our customer loyalty.
But what about job security? Do you have any idea how many employees rely on Volkswagen for employment? We can't just not think about that.
And furthermore, as shareholders' point of view, we need a return as soon as possible. I don't think that any of our shareholders would be happy with this information.
Guys, taking into point everyone's perspectives, I'd like to say that as the CEO, I'd like to come to the decision that the technical team here would please come up with a device that would help us fall in line with these regulations and in some way circumvent the testing. We do have adequate team and personnel on backup if you, Mr. Matooane, and your technical team would not like to take on this project.
In my opinion,
Let me stop you right there, Mr. Matooane. Here at this table, we have the two shareholders that represent more than 50% of the voting rights. So at the end of the day, the decision ultimately lies with us. So I sincerely thank you for your inputs, but we will be going ahead with this device.
Mr. Matooane, I'd just like to talk to you. I'd just like to make it clear that your job is on the line if you're not like to fulfill this duty. So I do trust that you'll carry out this duty and make sure that we do fall in line with regulations.
Look, I need this job, my family needs this job, So you have nothing to worry about. I'll get my team on it. We'll have it handled.
Thank you that you come to understanding.
No problem. Listen, man, about that fuel emissions problem we have.
Yes.
I've got something to deal with.
What did you come up
I
with?
just need you to put this in and we leave it at that.
But this is illegal.
Listen, man. I just need you to put this in and we leave it at that. This
Okay.
is from top
Okay.
top management, above your pay grade, above my pay grade. I was told to do this. If you want to keep your job, do what I need you to do.
Okay. How's it?
Good things yourself.
I'm here to test your car before it goes out for sale. Please show me your car.
Alright. Over here, this is the car you'll be testing for today. It's now all in your hands.
Please also switch on the car so I can test the emission.
Alright. Peter, switch on the car then.
Right.
I hope everything is in order.
Yeah, everything's fine. The car is clear for sale. Please sign over here. Thank you.
Hi there.
Good day, sir.
I'm looking for a car that's eco-friendly and that gives off very little fuel.
This was your sir.
I'm looking for a car in the range between 200 and 300,000 rand.
And the most top fuel efficient
Yes.
and the top range. I have the perfect car for you, sir. Here you go. It's the perfect car for you. You will enjoy it and love it.
Not too bad. Thank you for my fuel efficient car. Hey guys, you hear the great news about a new Volkswagen?
Do you hear about all the controversial issues around it? Apparently, they install cheap devices to get around fuel emissions, and their cars actually produce 40 times more nitrous monoxide than is legally allowed.
And I saw the news that 3-4 managers were fired and 2 were jailed.
Oh man, this seems rather impossible because Volkswagen is one of the largest car manufacturing companies in the world. They produced over 10.7 million cars. They can't be lying to all their customers.
I mean, they could be fined up to 11 billions for all the cars that were made.
So far, a study by MIT has revealed that about 60 people will die in the USA with these emissions and about 1,200 in Europe. But if you look at it, I think they are trying to make up for it because they spend already 26 billion euros to pay off fines, compensation and buybacks.
And so that their share price dropped 35% the other day.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure everyone's heard the news about Volkswagen and that we've been found out to have been cheating emissions testing. Today we're here to discuss the implications of these decisions we've taken. I've brought in an external technician to discuss with us the implications of our decisions.
So I performed an independent test on the car, and I found out that you guys are cheating the system. And while you guys are facing the negative indications, the whole industry, vehicle industry, is facing the positive indications.
So obviously we as VW have to find solutions to the fact that we have caused harm to the environment, leading to negative health effects and in effect loss in lives.
And furthermore, the implication on the shareholders is a severe drop in share price of up to 40% and further short-term losses due to the court cases and fines. And another thing is that this lack of loyalty from our customers is going to haunt us for years to come.
There's also been a lot of animal cruelty in Volkswagen because they've been conducting tests on monkeys, which is ethically incorrect, and there's also been a lot of continuous legal troubles.
After looking at all these points, I think we can conclude that we've lost our reputation of being an eco-friendly company. I think that our customers are also going to take their business elsewhere.
After this scandal, you guys should be more aware of ethics and implement ethic guidelines.
Okay guys, we have now all heard the implications of our decisions. I'd like to say that we need to be held accountable. We'd now like to come up with solutions to these implications and how to lessen the impact of these implications.
In terms of loss of customer loyalty and harm to our reputation, I think it will be suitable for our company to settle all lawsuits and also take public responsibility for our actions.
In terms of the effects that this has caused to the environment, we need to compensate for environmental restoration, as well as remuneration to those affected in terms of their health. Likewise, those who have taken part in animal cruelty and animal testing will need to be held accountable.
And from a technical standpoint, I would like to suggest that all 10,000 cars be recalled so that we can have our technicians have a look at the problem and deal with it as quickly as possible.
I think we also need to consider that large short-term compensation will be needed in order to ensure the long-term survival of Volkswagen. I, as Calvin King, have learned that today, in corporate society, immoral management is something that is clearly present. I also believe that it should be tackled head-on. Everyone that takes part in immoral management should be held accountable for their actions.
Hi, I'm Jaime McLeod, and from this project I've learned that it is important to respect the advice of a company's subordinates, as their expertise can prevent severe future backlash.
Hi, I, Ramos, learned that a whistleblowing culture is necessary in a company.
I'm Kaylin John, and I have learned the importance of rewarding ethical behavior.
Hi, I, Tabassoom Talati, learned that although unethical decisions may bring short-term benefits, but in the long run, there would be severe complications.
I, as Katleho Matooane, have learned that when partaking in ethical decisions, it is important for you to stick to your guns, because if you do get swayed in making unethical decisions, there could be dire consequences.
I, Chiu, have learned that the ethical practices should be implemented throughout the organization.
I, as Mohammed Adam, have learned that ethics start from the top and people learn from following the leader.
I, as Riyaadh Gathoo, learned that when making a decision, all stakeholders should be considered and not just shareholders and profits.